everybody, it's Alyssa. Welcome back to my channel. And as you can see from the title of today's video, I am going to be reacting to the Petsmart Guinea Pig Hair Guide. Before we get started with this video, I would like to say a huge thank you to today's sponsor, Magic Spoon. So I know for me, I really don't like to eat a lot of sugary foods in the morning, and Magic Spoon cereal is a great cereal reinvented because it is a healthy alternative to a lot of those really sugary cereals that you can eat in the morning. I've been trying to cut down on those carbs and sugar, and this cereal has completely changed my breakfast routine, and it has really helped my sugary cravings in the morning. Magic Spoon cereals have 0 grams of sugar, 13 to 14 grams of protein, and only 4 net grams of carbs in each serving. It is also only 140 calories per serving. They're keto-friendly, gluten-free, grain-free, soy-free, and low-carb. You can build your very own variety box, and you can choose from the best-selling cocoa, fruity, frosted, peanut butter, cookies and cream, maple waffle, blueberry and cinnamon, plus the newly reformulated honey nut flavor that will now be added to the Magic Spoon permanent collection. It has natural flavors with no artificial colors or sweeteners. The boxes have a very childlike nostalgia to them. They remind me of early Saturday morning cartoons, upgraded for the 21st century consumer. It's delicious and healthy, and it's also never boring. There are some fun games to play on the back of the box. You will enjoy the cereal so much that you are not even going to realize that it is healthy for you. So if you guys are interested in getting some Magic Spoon cereal from yourself, make sure to check out the link down below in the description box. You can build your very own variety box and use my code AlyssaNPets for $5 off. Once again, you can choose from the best-selling cocoa, fruity, frosted, peanut butter, cookies and cream, maple waffle, blueberry, and cinnamon. But they are now adding their honey nut to the permanent collection, so if you want to try that honey nut flavor, you can get it down below. Magic Spoon is so confident in their product that it is backed with a 100% happiness guarantee. So if you don't like it for any reason, you get a refund. No questions asked. So click the link down below and use the code AlyssaNPets for $5 off your order, or go to magicspoon.com/AlyssaNPets to save $5 off your order today, and make sure to add the new honey nut flavor to your custom box. And also, now to my Canadian and British fans, Magic Spoon is now shipping to Canada and the UK. Thank you so much to Magic Spoon for sponsoring this video, and let's just get right into it. If you are new to my channel, you probably don't know this, but I absolutely despise pet stores, especially corporate pet stores. I absolutely cannot stand them, and I rarely ever go there and support them unless I have to and I need something like that day. This is not going to be a full video on me just trash talking corporate pet stores, but I do encourage you guys to do research on pet stores yourself and stop shopping at pet stores and try to shop at like family-owned pet stores or online like Chewy. I know people that live out of the country, you know, don't have Chewy and stuff like that, but try your best not to support these corporate pet stores because they take horrible care of their animals. I have a care guide here today, and I'm gonna go over it, and this is gonna be kind of an educational video, so hope you guys enjoy. I also have the rabbit one and the hamster one. If you guys wanna see these in the future, I can definitely do one on rabbits, but today we're gonna be reacting to the guinea pig one. So I don't ever go into PetSmart. I literally walked into PetSmart just to find their care guide, and then I walked out. The workers were probably like really confused. I tried to go into Petco to find theirs as well, but Petco would not give me their care guides. So that was a little strange. But I do know that PetSmart has upgraded these care guides to be a little bit more accurate than they used to be. I did skim through this a little bit, and it is not all the way correct. On the front of the care guide, it just says, getting to know your guinea pig. We have a cute little guinea pig on the front, looks like a baby. It says PetSmart care guides developed and approved by PetSmart veterinarians. Then the back has a shopping checklist with the things that you can buy for them and check them off. We'll go over that at the end. All right, so here is what it looks like when you open it. And as you can see just from looking at this, ugh, I hate it so much. So the top right here says playful and aerobatic guinea pigs. They bounce, twirl, twist, and flip in a happy dance called popcorning. Obviously that's true. Guinea pigs do popcorn when they are happy. When I first got my guinea pigs, I had no idea what popcorning even was. And when they started like jumping up, I literally thought they were having a seizure. But but it means that they're happy and excited. It says here that the experience level are for beginners. I 100 billion% do not agree that guinea pigs are beginner pets whatsoever. Honestly, I don't think many pets are beginner pets. Guinea pigs are extremely high maintenance. They poop a lot, they eat a lot, they're expensive. They are a lot of money, and I don't think that they are beginner pets at all. I would say that they're more like intermediate, like medium to intermediate level pet. But like I said, I don't really think any pets are really beginners other than like maybe certain type of reptiles, like my crested gecko I feel like is a pretty beginner pet. But even then, like a beginner pet to me is like something you barely have to take care of, like a snail. Their lifespan is 5 to 8 years, which is accurate. It says for the behavior that they are diurnal. I don't know if that's how you say it, meaning they are active most during the day. And that's actually kind of not true. I mean, I guess you could use that word, but guinea pigs actually only sleep about 4 hours out of a 24-hour day. They are neither awake more during the day than they are at night, and vice versa. They are not more awake during the day than they are at night, and they're not more awake during the night during the day. Like, they are just up all day long, and they literally just take power naps throughout the day, or they'll sleep for like 4 hours. So throughout 24-hour days, guinea pigs literally only need 4 hours of sleep. And that's why I try to explain to people. I've had a lot of people ask me, well, is it okay if my guinea pig free roams during the day, but then I put them in a pet store cage at night while they're sleeping? And I try to explain to people that guinea pigs don't sleep during the night like humans do. They literally only take a bunch of different naps during the day. So you putting them in that small pet store cage during the night is just putting them in a small cage, because they're just going to be awake and stuck in that tiny little area for like 12 hours while you're sleeping. So it says for their diet, as herbivores, guinea pigs feed on grasses and hay, plants, and greens. Supplement your adult guinea pig's diet with 25 to 50 milligrams of vitamin C per day. So that is accurate. Guinea pigs do feed on hay and grass and veggies every single day. There's a little graph here that we're gonna go over a little bit later, and I'll go into more detail, but they are herbivores, and you do indeed need to supplement your guinea pig with vitamin C every single day. As for social, guinea pigs are social animals and thrive when raised in pairs, but only house same gender pairs together. I actually really like that they put this into the care guide, because I believe they literally did not have anything about having guinea pigs in pairs in their old care guide. Guinea pigs are herd animals. They thrive when they are in pairs or groups, and they can even get depressed and die being by themselves. You as a human can never give them that same amount of social interaction that another pig can. And people try to argue with me on this, saying that like I'm with them all day long. You're not. You're not eating the vegetables in the cage with them. You're not sleeping together with them. When you're taking a shower, or when you're out at work, or when you're at school, you are not with your guinea pig. I guarantee you are not with your guinea pig 24/7 like another guinea pig would. It is not the same. They need companions. Yes, there are some cases where guinea pigs are aggressive towards others, but it's actually pretty rare. I had to go through so many different types of bondings with my male pigs before I was able to find them all friends, and I literally almost lost hope for it. And now my neutered boar, Kevin, who was alone for a while, now has 3 other friends with him when I thought he wouldn't get along with anybody. And also my old man, Coffee, he was super aggressive towards me and also other pigs, and I introduced him to a baby guinea pig, and now they're best friends. So you can't really give up. If you have a lone guinea pig, you need to try your best to get them a friend. And yes, only house same gender pairs together. I thought this was pretty common sense, but please, 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 please do not put a male and a female guinea pig together, because in those next 65 to 75 days or whatever it is, you're gonna have a bunch of babies, and they're just gonna keep reproducing, and you're gonna have so many babies on your hands. Please do not be irresponsible and accidentally breed your guinea pigs together. It is incredibly easy to sex guinea pigs. I'm actually making a video to post on my Instagram today on how to sex guinea pigs, so make sure to go check that out. It's super simple. There's literally videos and pictures online that show you how to sex the difference between males and females. If you made that mistake and your guinea pig is now pregnant, please, please, please separate all of the male babies from the mother at 3 weeks old, or those male babies are going to get their moms and sisters pregnant again, and you're gonna have so many babies. So please educate yourselves on male and females, because I literally get messages every single day of people saying that they accidentally got their female guinea pig pregnant. All right, so now we have a picture here of the habitat. So as you can see, it's one of their stupid little depictions of their pet store cages that are overpriced and way too small. Do not ever buy a pet store cage unless you're buying it for like a car ride, say like you're moving or you need to take them to the vet and you want to put them in something like that in the car, then that's completely fine. But a guinea pig should never live in a cage this big. Over here, it says that you should choose a habitat that's at least 24 by 36 inches, which is 2 feet by 3 feet, which is not the correct sizing at all for at least one guinea pig. The minimum cage size requirements for a single guinea pig is a 2 by 4, 2 foot by 4 foot enclosure. I use CNC grids. I recommend maybe doing some research, watching my care guide or my buying guide, so you guys can kind of get an idea what a CNC cage is. 2 grids by 4 grids of the 12-inch ones are the minimum cage size requirements for one guinea pig. In my opinion, that's still way too small. I always recommend going 2 by 5 and over for a pair of guinea pigs. So right here, them saying that a guinea pig needs a 2 foot by 3 foot is not correct. But it makes no sense to me, because they're saying that they need at least a 2 foot by 3 foot, but I know that their pet store cages that they sell are not even close to a 2 foot by 3 foot. So I'm not really sure why they're saying to do a 2 by 3 and then depicting something that is not 2 by 3 at all. So if you made the mistake of having your guinea pig in a pet store cage, I really do recommend looking up CNC cages. It is so much cheaper to do a CNC cage than it is to even buy their expensive pet store cages. These are like $100, and you can get all the CNC materials for less than $40. So it's a lot cheaper to do it that way. Or even buy a Midwest enclosure. Midwest are the minimum recommended size for 2 guinea pigs. I still think Midwest are too small in my opinion, but for the minimum cage requirements, a Midwest is suitable. Place the habitat in a low humidity area that is cool between 65 and 75 degrees Fahrenheit and out of direct sunlight, which I totally agree with that. Low humidity is best so your guinea pigs don't get like an upper respiratory infection from being in such hot air. And definitely make sure that you keep the enclosure anywhere from 65 to 75. If a guinea pig gets too cold, obviously they could freeze to death. If a guinea pig gets too hot, they don't actually sweat, so they literally will just get a hot flash and die from being overheated. I don't think it's a big deal if like you have your cage by a window. Just make sure that the sun coming into the window is not too hot where your guinea pigs are going to overheat or they're able to get away from the sun. I know my guinea pigs love laying in the sun when the sun comes through the window, but they have ways to get out of the sun if they need to. Definitely don't have them like outside in a hutch, like just in the sun. Line the habitat with an appropriate amount of clean bedding. The bedding should be spot cleaned as needed and changed as directed by product packaging. So definitely agree with that. Depending on what kind of bedding you want to use in your guinea pig enclosures. I personally use fleece. It's better for the environment. I can just wash it and put it right back in there. Some people prefer to use loose bedding like aspen bedding or paper bedding. I personally just find that to be a bit of a waste because you have to replace it so much and it's pretty expensive. Wood bedding and paper bedding can get pretty expensive over time, and it's not as good for the environment as just rewashing something. So I will always recommend fleece and spot cleaning every single day because, as many of you guys know, guinea pigs pee and poop constantly. They're pooping and peeing while they are eating, so it is constantly just going. So you need to make sure that the cage is constantly clean or they can get sick. Try litter training your guinea pig by placing a litter box in the corner of their home. So I made this mistake when I first got my guinea pigs, thinking I could litter train them, and I sort of have litter trained most of them, but mainly because I put litter trays underneath their hay bags. So when they're eating the hay, they're also pooping at the same time. It's almost impossible to completely litter train a guinea pig. It's just not gonna happen. They poop so much. But putting a litter tray underneath a like hay bag or just with the pile of hay is a good way to keep their poop in a little bit of a more condensed area, but it's pretty much impossible to litter train a guinea pig. Add a hay feeder and chew sticks to keep their teeth healthy. The hay feeder, I don't ever recommend giving hay racks, and this is kind of a controversial subject for some reason in the guinea pig community. I don't agree with hay racks at all. I feel like they're very unsafe. Guinea pigs can get their heads stuck in it and they can't chew their way out. If you want some type of hay feeder, I recommend using hay bags, because even if a guinea pig does get stuck in a hay bag, they can chew themselves out of it. But just make sure that the hay bag holes are big enough for their whole body to be able to fit into, because if they can fit their whole body in there, they can get out. So if you really need a hay feeder, go for a hay bag. All of my guinea pigs use hay bags and I've never had any issues with it. And I don't know about chew sticks. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with chew toys. Just make sure that they're safe for guinea pigs. Oxbow makes a lot of great chew toys, like the dumbbells and the cupcakes and the little ice cream cones that are made out of hay. There's a lot of people on Etsy that make safe guinea pig chew toys as well, and that is really good for their teeth. You could also give them like wooden hides or wooden treats, and that'll really grind down their teeth as well. All right, now we're here at the little chart that says, what should I feed my guinea pig? So I don't agree with this chart. So it says 80% of their diet should be hay, which I do agree with. Guinea pigs need unlimited amounts of hay every single day. It's what keeps their gut moving. It keeps them from going into GI stasis. It keeps their teeth grinded down. Hay is an essential. That is 100% something that they need. Guinea pigs and rabbits and animals like that are very prone into going into GI stasis, which means their gut stops moving, which means they stop pooping, they stop eating, and they get really sick, and they can literally die within like 24 hours. So hay is very, very important to keep their gut constantly moving, and that's why they're pooping so much. It says Timothy or oatgrass is your guinea pig's everyday main course and needs to be available. So yeah, Timothy hay, orchard grass hay. There are many different types of hay. Orchard grass and Timothy hay are the two I recommend the most, and then you can give the other ones as like treats. Then it says that 10% of their diet needs to be pellets. Refresh daily and always keep the bowl 3/4 full. That's not true at all. I wouldn't say that pellets are 10% of a guinea pig's diet. They only need 1/8 cup of pellets a day. If you are constantly refilling their bowls to 3/4 full every single time it gets empty, you are overfeeding those pellets, and that can make your guinea pig obese and also very unhealthy. While pellets are really great to balance a guinea pig's diet, too much of it can also be really bad. I mean, just like a human, if you eat too much of the same food, you're gonna gain weight and it's not good for you. So 1/8 cup of pellets a day is all guinea pigs need. Please do not give them unlimited amounts of pellets. I would say that pellets are literally just like 5% of a guinea pig's diet. I would not say it's 10%. Then it says for water, a water bottle or a bowl of fresh clean water every day, which is correct. Some people disagree with water bottles. Guinea pigs are incredibly messy, and I've never been successful with ever using a water bowl without them making it messy in 10 minutes. So as long as you're keeping your water bottles completely full and clean every single day, I don't feel like there's an issue with water bottles. Then it says 5% of their diet is veggies, bell peppers, and green or leaf lettuce served every day. Note, be sure to remove vegetables after a few hours. So I would say vegetables are 10% of a guinea pig's diet and the pellets are 5%, so I would switch those two. Vegetables are very important to guinea pigs. They should get 1 cup of veggies per day. Always research the type of veggies that you are giving them. You want to make sure that it's not too high in calcium, because if you give veggies that are way too high in calcium, then that can form stones and other issues. A piece of bell pepper a day is plenty enough vitamin C for your guinea pig. So a little piece of bell pepper is great for them. Green leaf and red leaf lettuce are both great, like the article says. Romaine lettuce is also really great to give every single day. I would just recommend looking up the charts online that show you what is okay to be fed every single day and what isn't. I do agree, make sure to remove vegetables if they're not being eaten, because obviously over time vegetables do go bad and you don't want your guinea pig to eat sour vegetables because then they can make them sick. And then it says here 5% of fruits and treats. Offer treats and fruits like oranges and blueberries twice a week. Yeah, I do agree that like treats and fruits and stuff should definitely be given like 5% or less. I wouldn't say to give oranges twice a week. Oranges are extremely high in vitamin C, and while giving vitamin C to your guinea pig is important, if you give too much of it, like I said, it can cause stones and urinary issues. So just give a piece of bell pepper. I don't really feel the need to give oranges twice a week. but you can give fruits every once in a while, but they're very high in sugar, so too much of that can also be bad for them. So just limit the treats to every once in a while. So yeah, I would switch this entire chart to 80% hay, 10% vegetables, and then 5% pellets and treats. And then lastly down here we have a little section that says, when should I contact a veterinarian? And I feel like a lot of you guys here, no shade, but you should listen to this because I get so many messages every single day of people asking me what is wrong with their guinea pig and not going to a vet. I am not a veterinarian. I cannot give you the answers that a veterinarian can give you. So it says, in addition to regularly scheduled appointments, contact your small animal vet if you notice any of the following signs: not eating or drinking, decrease in poop and pee, cloudy sunken eyes, overgrown front teeth or drooling, bare patches in fur, lethargic behavior, sneezing, discharge from eyes, nose, or mouth, diarrhea or discolored droppings for more than 6 to 8 hours, or a head tilt. 100% agree with all of these things. If you are ever noticing any type of sickness in your guinea pigs, take them to the vet. So that was everything inside of here. So while I do agree with half of the stuff in here, I also don't agree with half of the stuff in here, and I don't feel like this is amazing for, say, a beginner to go to PetSmart and buy a pig from the pet store, which I don't ever recommend doing because you're literally just supporting mass unethical breeding with those animals. These people that go to a pet store to impulsively buy a guinea pig are gonna pick up this care guide and just follow what this says. And while a lot of this is actually pretty great, a lot of it isn't correct and it needs to be fixed. And this pet store cage should be just taken off completely because people and beginners are going to impulsively buy a guinea pig and then see this and be like, this is correct, this is what I'm going to buy. But yeah, the shopping checklist on the back just has everything that we talked about. So the habitat, hay feeder, pellets, vitamin C supplements, food bowl, water bowl, hide, bedding, prepared treats, grooming kit, and wood chews. If you have a long-haired pig, a grooming kit is essential. Hides are essential as well. And then down here, it talks about how they partner with like a pet insurance down here and some safety tips. But yeah, that was the PetSmart guinea pig care guide. I know this was a lot of talking, but I felt like this was necessary to go over something like this so you guys can see that while PetSmart and Petco and these big pet stores claim to care about animals, they don't. And it blows my mind that they have thousands upon thousands of workers that work for them and no one is willing to just change these things to be correct. They would make so much more money if they started selling things that were correct for the animals that they sell them for, but instead they're just going to keep mass breeding unethically and also selling cages and food that are just completely incorrect and the wrong sizes. And it's so frustrating as someone like me who is so passionate about guinea pigs to see that every single day. But hopefully this video helps you guys. Hopefully it can help change things that are happening and going on. Really recommend not shopping at pet stores unless you absolutely have to. And please, 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 please do not buy animals from pet stores. But I just want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it was informational. Make sure to check out my social medias down below and also my Patreon down below if you'd like early access content. If you guys would like to see the rabbit one, definitely let me know. I haven't actually even looked at it yet, but from the pictures, it doesn't look too hot. So if you want me to do the rabbit one, let me know. But thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.